Dummy gunner, activate! Absolute zero!
Love how you always give like the smallest anime girl the biggest gun.
Here I go!
Yeah, alright, everybody, we are here today taking a look at a little banger that's coming towards the end point of one of the most prominent ongoing JRPG series to date. This is The Legend of Heroes Trails into Reverie. Now, when I mentioned the end point, this is going to be very important because it applies to me too, let me tell you. If you're a first-time player into the Legend of Heroes games, yes, there is indeed a little backstory you could read into this and see about the past games. This is literally the end point of 2 different arcs, and I believe spanning 6 different games. Now, we're checking this one out because, personally me, I played, I want to say, Tears of Vermilion and Trails in the Sky on the PSP ages ago, as you could probably imagine. And nowadays, JRPGs, especially the old school ones, when you think about, say, Final Fantasy, one of the, biggest names in the JRPG market, Final Fantasy not really much of a JRPG much anymore, is it? Which is fine. Obviously, you need to evolve with the times. So, I understand what Final Fantasy is doing with their gameplay, but at the same time, there's a certain niche of people who are like, yo, it's fine if you want to move away from that turn-based traditional style, but we still want some of those games, and what's cool about Legend of Heroes that it's basically filling that need. But, as I've mentioned, fair warning, this is going to be a very, very hard entry point because it's basically, we're finishing 2 different game arcs here. I should also mention I'm playing the PC version. It's very important because I've heard the PlayStation version, well, snoy is going to snoy. There's a couple of censorship issues. That's all I'm going to throw out there, what I've read. The PC version, though, as I've heard right now, hasn't been, touched in that way, so just a bit of a heads up if you're looking for the more original version, I guess.
The time has come for us to rise. Rise and reclaim our imperial pride. Victory was within our grasp, and yet the foolish cowards who govern us chose to abandon it. But though they may turn a blind eye to the threat of the East, you know as well as we do that it remains ever present. The Imperial Army turned tail and fled, but we can still take up arms and fight! Together, we can defeat Calvard and all who resist us, and reign supreme over the continent!
It all began in September of 1206. Conflict broke out between the Rebonian Empire and the Republic of Calvard, one now known as the Battle of Jormungandr. Pronounced that one pretty bad, huh? Despite its unprecedented scale, this world war came to a close in a mere 2 days. This was due in small part to the largely uncelebrated efforts of a fair few men and women. But at the end of October, while all eyes were on the post-war restoration, another unforeseen crisis broke out in Crossbell. Crossbell is one of the big arcs that's coming to an end with this game, by the way. The Governor General's peacekeeping force, originally stationed in the region upon its annexation to Erebonia, chose to defy the provisional government of Erebonia's order to return and occupy the city in an armed coup. Their goal was none other than to demand the resumption of the war.
Just how much longer do we have to suffer like this?
Who cares about dominating Zemuria? All we wanted was peace.
You there! It's that traitorous talk I hear!
So, you sided with the rebellion then, have you?
The hell's this?
What's happening to the broadcast?
Hello, one and all. We are Arkanseel. We are here to share the completed version of our preview performance. One born from sweat, tears, and love for our craft.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us. This marks our official return to the stage, and we hope we've made it worth the wait.
May your heart sing, Crossbell, as you bear witness to the greatest performance Zemuria has to offer. The star, the moon, and the sun's radiance bid you welcome to the dream of a million nights.
Yo, does she have a womb tattoo? Yo, let's go. Nothing to inspire the morale of the people of Crossbell being oppressed than anime girls dancing on stage, you know?
Oh! Lady Ilya! Risha!
Yeah! Our girls are back!
That dude is me.
What's
That's me
going
right
on? That's enough!
You see, it was all a ruse to distract the guards and start the salvation of Crossbell.
Hello, sweethearts.
Well, time to play. Are you ready, Vald?
Ha! Been ready. Now, let's raise some hell!
Now look, I ain't gonna lie to you and do a bit of a skip forward here because this goes on a little while. Basically, what's gonna be happening right now is that all the characters from all the past games are being introduced in small little groups and sometimes even single scenes of them showing up to Crossbell for this liberation. And let me tell you, there's apparently around 51 playable characters in this game, so as you could probably imagine, it takes a little bit of time. So, in order to show you guys some of the actual gameplay, I'm gonna do some skip forward here, but you know, I'll let something run in the background here. Meanwhile, I'm discussing this to you, so you see what I meant.
2 hours later.
Okay, and this is a spot we'll be jumping back into because we're about to get some gameplay fun. But again, just believe me when I say it takes a while to get there.
It's gonna hit us! What's that Zorg doing?
It's about to, liberate us from cutscenes and give us some gameplay. That's what it's doing.
Now!
Let's move!
Okay, so this seems to be our starting squad here, huh?
You're
Hello, grunts.
Lloyd Bannings!
So this is the type of game, if you're familiar more along with, say, Star Ocean, position in combat is really, really important in this game because certain attacks, for instance, you can see we have like a bit of a radius. If it's outside of a radius, obviously you won't be able to, you know, attack with that certain skill, whatever you want to actually hit. So position in combat is very important in this series here, or at least this game in particular. But since apparently we seem to be completely maxed out, let's have some fun and use some of these crafts here. So Holy Bullet Mirage Swan lets me apparently hit everybody within this little frame. Perfect.
Here I go.
Bang him.
Take this. Ah!
Alright, it took minimal damage, all things considering how we're souped up we are. Analysis, so yeah, after you fight them, you start learning a bit more about their weaknesses and all that jazz. Our girl here is next, huh? Let's see about your crafts. You have Absolute Zero and Beam Zanber. Conjures a beam blade that slices through an enemy. See, that one cannot reach. It only hit one of them, 2, but not the third boy over there. What about Absolute Zero? Absolute Zero works like the one that we just did right now, so that one would work.
Gunner, activate! Absolute Zero!
I love how you always give like the smallest anime girl the biggest gun.
Here I go!
I have a bonus critical with my boy here, huh? Let's see what we got. Crimson Gale. It's everybody Death Storm. Oh, and this actually... Ooh, so this is a pretty cool skill because I could actually hit dudes and also choose where I want to stop afterwards for positioning in combat.
You're done for. Eat this!
Might make you more liable to get attacked next turn.
You're off guard!
Whoop.
Following up!
Oh, I should have probably done the bigger skill. I used assist, but there was a couple of other commands there too. Alright, let's see what we got here. Zero Breaker, Brave Smash, Burning Heart. A Burning Heart's gonna be a buff for us, which right now I don't feel like we need. This also lets me move too, huh? This dude just attacked, so he's out of the picture. Let's see about these two guys here.
They're open! Everyone,
Now I'm gonna go with X.
move in!
Ooh.
Sure.
Hell yeah!
Yeah!
Oh!
This
Oh, everyone got rocked!
Gotta be tougher than that to stop us.
Okay, once again, in the interest of, showing you guys more gameplay here, I'm gonna skip what's gonna go on right there, but essentially, we broke through, now it's time to bring down the people here in charge of this rebellion. You don't want me to turn around, I just wanted to look back, you can't, I just want to explore, dog, that's what I do in JRPGs. Speaking of that in mind, I've been doing a lot of exploration in Final Fantasy 16 recently. There's not much to find in Final Fantasy 16, I like the story and everything.
Yeah!
But man, when you're in those open fields, just, looking for items, I feel like every chest you run into is just crafting items. It's like,
hey!
What happened to just finding random
Now's our
gear?
chance.
Again, I like it, but, as I've mentioned, it's just a very big deviation from, what you expect from a JRPG. That's the reason why I wanted to check this out. Maybe it gives me the incentive to play the rest of the series. Because, I like my JRPGs still.
Let's get to work, troops!
Alright. It's tripping me out. I know I have heard Randy's voice somewhere. Linking, follow-up attacks, finishing blow. That's probably what we saw earlier with that assist and all that jazz. And we could also link through the menu too, huh? Okay. Like if you want certain follow-ups after you do a certain attack. Well, last time we did the dash, right? Deathstorm. So I could do it again, and I probably will. Go down this way here.
Eat this!
Oh, but we have no battle points to follow it up this time. Because we wasted them all last time. Never mind. You need battle points to follow that up. So I'm curious. View specifics here. It seems our friends here are particularly weak to whatever that yellow element might be. Maybe thunder. And fire as well. Now we've used crafts. Let's see about arts. Oh, I do have fire. Fire bolt. However, when it comes to these, you have to charge them up. So you see how it's dropping me down to the delay meter? So I'll probably be able to use it after I charge it up. But, sure. Let's go and hit this guy
activate.
here.
Leave it to me.
Just to switch it up here a little bit. Ah, here's the golden sphere, huh? Alright, let's also drop it in homeboy.
Raring to go.
What about you, Mama? You have blue ascension. They were weak to blue? Not sure. Too sure about that. Let's just use a craft with you. Let's try... Oh, yeah, let's try this beam Zanber.
Ready.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I expected that to happen. Big damage.
Yeah.
Fireboy. Should knock him out, right? Oh, survived it.
All right.
And at this point, imagine we should just be able to knock this dude out, right?
Fire! Now's the time.
Didn't die, but we have a follow-up.
I can't.
So let's hop on this little elevator here. 36th floor. 36th floor. I feel like we went higher on that, that Megazord. That Gundam. Alright. Full of items.
Hey!
Mashy mashy. Can we run by any chance? Yeah. Or is it just like one speed? Oh, wait. How did I do that? Left click down, okay. Oof, okay, chill. You're a little bit too fast, dog. Thinking gotta go fast to a different level. What is this? Trap? Mechanism? Oh, it's a charging station. Cool. How convenient. Thanks a lot. Rebels, we're leaving this here. Apparently we stayed overnight too. You can't tell me that's not an overnight tune right there. Good thing the rebels didn't ambush us as we were sleeping here, huh?
Hey!
Ooh. Doggo? Warhounds, can't believe you got him hiding in here. Okay. Ah, Ah, so there is going to be ambushing of enemies as well.
And here we go.
Sounds good.
Enemy approaching! Get ready!
Damn it. If anything, they ambushed us.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's my
bad start.
turn.
Let's see if we can recover from this terrible start. Zero breaker, luckily all these fellas right here in front of us.
Zero breaker!
Ooh, you actually pull them towards you too.
All right.
Fairly good at combo with somebody with, like, you know, maybe a shorter attack range. Holy Bullet shoots a bullet of Holy Blessing that recovers allies and CP. Think Randy needs a little bit of recovery? That's fine. Randy's a good boy. He'll figure it out.
Here I go. Take this. Ah! Now's the time. Help me out, Lloyd.
Leave it
Could've
to
probably
me.
gone with the other one, but... Ooh, we broke some.
My go.
So the Warhounds do get broken fairly quickly. And my CP count is at 0 for this one. Ooh. No reason not to use Absolute Zero then. Let's hit these two.
Dummy gunner, activate. Absolute zero.
I'm pretty sure it'll knock one of them out. And at least it'll break the other one, hopefully. Oh, it didn't.
Here I go.
Okay, Randy's back. I mean, Randy, at this point, you joined the party too late.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
And his Brave Smasher. That's it.
Sorry, but we got stuff to do.
So what did we learn here? Left click down is not running. It's basically literally high speed mode. Don't do it next time. Okay, so I was doing a little bit of, you know, more research here with the controls.
It's my
I can
go.
switch characters on the fly.
It's my turn.
All right.
But, guess what I found? I can indeed run.
Wow! Crap, a barricade. Don't think there's any getting through this.
I thought we hacked our way through. The IDF was one step ahead here.
We'll just have to proceed with more caution. No letting your guard down for a moment.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. This seems like a fairly mighty barricade for people such as ourselves here with all sorts of magical powers and abilities, huh? I can't just get my ass over that little barrel right there.
Yeah.
Damn shame they got
for
us.
it. Let's go.
They got us. Oh, is this a boss fight? Maybe. That's a big hound. There they are, the SSS. Eh, looks like our patience paid off. We knew you showed up sooner or later. Oh, it was you guys behind the barricade, huh? Very clever. Put those barrels in front of me, I can't get around them. Yep, they knew it. It was them. Alright.
Everyone, remain vigilant.
So, this might be the last thing we do for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. As I mentioned, I wanted to show off mainly the gameplay to see if it was something more of your style to, you know, for JRPGs. Story-wise, as I mentioned, kind of a hard entry for sure to, you know, get into if this is a series you like to check out. But, I mean, there is a little introduction at the start. But, you know, it might be better things to actually play them than just read about them. But hey, it's your call. So far, though, I've actually enjoyed the combat. The abilities, the links, I'm liking the entire system here. It definitely is quite a bit of a far cry than your Final Fantasies nowadays, at least, for sure. Let's see here. So, big boy, 4 soldiers, 2 hound doggos. We might... Can you do battle orders? We're coming in with no BP, that's a shame. But let's still do Raging Hammer.
Break them! Raging Hammer!
It's
We
my
won't be able to do
turn.
any follow-ups right now because we have no BP, but that's fine. Let's start off here with a little Barrage Swan. Oh, that's good.
Here I go. Take this. Ah!
Not a bad start. Didn't really break them too much. Perform S-Crafts by using RB and...
Raring to go.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sure. What do we do? Ether Strike? Oh, mama, it's gonna hit everybody. Sure.
Hope you're ready.
Oh, I can do more. Okay. I think I just queued up everybody's, that's free. They're like limit
driver
breaks.
set at maximum output. Ether strike.
Now, let us begin.
Holy Rite of Adios.
Should probably start off with this one then, if it
Shine
was gonna
upon
buff
us
us.
from the heavens. Aura Rain!
What was that, a heal? Oh, it's just a heal. I was hoping it would be like a stat boost, then we could have, you know, started off with it. But it was not. So it was kind of a waste at this point.
About time I got this started.
Just blatting everything.
Steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you.
Oh, break him, daddy. Oh, good God. Only the quote-unquote bosses left. Alright, Lloyd, can you finish it for us?
Rising Sun!
Oh, yo, he summoned a freaking dragon. This is fun. There's a lot happening here in this game, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It doesn't feel like you're just boring traditional turn-based thing. There's like a lot going on, especially with all like the complicated like system when it comes to linking attacks and everything. There's a lot. I kind of like this a lot, to be honest with you. Alright everybody, that's it and done. I'm going to wrap it up here for this one. I hope you have enjoyed. I just wanted to show you some of the gameplay to see if it was something maybe you'd like to give a chance to if you're looking for more of a JRPG feel, traditional style. But as I've mentioned, kind of a hard point to get into just based on how far the story in the series has progressed, so you have to do a lot of catch-up or a lot of reading to see, you know, how everything has led up to this point. But otherwise, very, very intriguing. This is one that, you know, if I find the time, at least in my own personal time, I might check out the older games to get up to this point. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time.